Kelly, Modern Seamstress here, and I thought I would demonstrate how to prep inserting a sleeve. So this is a custom garment I'm working on for my dear friend Billy on St. Simon's Island, and I'm almost done. I just have to insert the sleeves into the body and then sew on some buttons, and then I'm done with this blouse. So the good thing about patterns is that patterns are kind of like puzzles, and all of the pieces fit together. And so pattern pieces have notches on each piece. And so we know that this notch matches this notch. This is the front of the sleeve and this is the front of the blouse. And so we want our right sides to be together. So I'm going to pull this through and then I'm going to flip it around. And I'm going to start with my side seam on the blouse and my underarm seam on the sleeve. And I'm going to pin those so that we have those points lined up. And then I'm going to mark my top notch with my shoulder seam. I'm going to pin that. And then you can see, since I have these two anchor points, then I can match notches. And they do match up. Occasionally you'll get a pattern that the notches are wonky. It's very rare though. Usually with sleeves you can figure it out even if that's the case. And so now you can kind of see that this sleeve is a little bit bigger than the armhole. And so we have to basically draw up the ease of the sleeve curve so that it fits into the armhole of the blouse. And so I've done one basting stitch because there's not a lot of excess ease on this sleeve. It's pretty relaxed. So I just did one row, but you can do 2 or 3 depending on what you feel best working with. So I'm just gonna pull on that. I did that at a 5 length so that I can tinker with it. And so I'm going to draw this up. It kind of ruches it a little bit, and then you're going to distribute all the fullness over until the sleeve fits perfectly into the armhole. I think people get really freaked out about sleeves, and they can be difficult, but if you use all of your if you ease them properly, it's really not a big deal. Some patterns have more ease. You can actually cut ease out of the curve of a sleeve pattern. Sometimes I've done that if it's just a ridiculous amount and I keep getting little pleats on my sleeve cap. But this one's pretty nice. You don't have to worry about it too much. So I'm going to add a few more pins to this. Easy peasy. And then I'm going to take this to the machine and I'm going to stitch all around this circle. And so I will be back to show you how to do that. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks, guys.